Age of Sigmar Warcry Matched Play Battle Report. Stormcast Eternal's Warrior Chamber versus Disciples of Tzeench. Hey there guys, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming, and we've got more Warcry content for you. We've got the Stormcast Eternal's Warrior Chamber by myself, and I'm going to be joined by Finn later today, which is going to be, he's bringing his Stormcast Warrior Chamber, but he's also bringing his Tzeench Demons for me to try out on the channel. So I'm going to be playing his Demons, and he's going to be using the Warrior Chamber to give you a bit of variety and show off the new faction still for you. So this is going to be a great game. We've already played it, so you'll get to, I know for a fact that it's a great game. You're going to really enjoy this one and show off the two new factions. We're going to have more Stormcast Warrior Chamber next week, so I've got Gaz in, so you can look forward to more Stormcast. But we hope you enjoy this one, guys, and we'll see you there.
Alright then folks, so the warbands for this game, super excited for this one actually. We've picked out a specific battle plan for this one, and I think it's going to be a good one, so sit tight. But for the Tzeench Demons, this isn't actually the whole warband, but essentially, if you know Tzeench Demons well, from normal 40k or Sigmar, you'll know that the pink horrors split, and that is what these guys are basically based on, this warband, except for the big guys having their own abilities. So at the front here we've got 4 pink horrors. One is a leader option, and then we have 3 blue horrors and the brimstone horrors. They're not actually part of the warband. They can just, pink horrors split into blue, blue horrors split into the brimstone for a double, which would be interesting to see how that works, but it's only when they've taken damage they can do it, so that'll be good fun, I think. But at the back here we have a Screamer of Tzeench in the middle, and then on the right hand side there we have a Flamer of Tzeench, and on the top left there we have just one of the other variations you can take with the Flamers. And that thing is massive, I can't get over it still. Finn got out of the box and I was like, wow, that's scary, it's pretty scary. But then we'll go over to the Stormcast, Finn.
Yeah,
what we're looking at.
I've got my Prosecutor Prime leader with his dual hammers here, and he's flanked by his trusty companions with their javelins and their shields, and then Adjudicator with a Skybolt bow, which is the cool bow that explodes when it hits stuff.
Oh, of course, it's got to be that. Yeah, I do remember that in full-size Sigmar. That was pretty awesome weapon, yeah. But that is the warbands, folks. 2 really nice warbands, beautifully painted, Finn, I must say. I can't take any credit for any of this. So we'll get on to the table setup and get into the battle plan for today, guys. And the battle plan for today, table B in the core manual, is Burn and Pillage. As you can see, table setup is as follows. For deployment for blue and red, we'll do a roll off in a minute so you get to what. But otherwise, starting with the player who won the priority roll, you players alternate placing 3 objectives each, starting with the person who won it. Each objective can be placed anywhere on the battlefield more than 4 from each other and from the edge of the battlefield. A player can choose to burn an objective at the end of battle round 2 onwards. This is, they fact this, so I'm kind of having to go off the fact here. And you can choose to burn it if you control it, and there are no other enemy fighters within 3 of that objective. So you really, it really has changed the way it works. The first to burn 4 objectives wins the battle, and it only lasts 4 battle rounds as well now per the FAQ, so it does just put a cap on the game really. If it ends, then whoever has burnt the most obviously will win it. Usually then I think in Warcry it goes on to the 5th battle round to see if anybody can burn another, and then it just goes on to like kill each other, I believe, in Warcry. So we'll see how it goes. Table setup for today is as follows. Finn has been kind enough to bring some of his gorgeous Stormcast terrain again today, and a really nice different setup this time actually. It's really going to suit the Tzeench, I think, against the Stormcast. Very, very nice. But obviously we're going to have to place a good 6 objectives, which will remain on the board until end of battle round 2 as well, so that's going to be another factor. We'll roll off now, Finn, with a single die. The Tzeench, and 4 for the Stormcast, so they will just about win that one to be able to place their objectives first. We're not going to draw a twist, I don't think, because I don't want to kind of have a twist that like really messes up the new warbands, because we don't even really know what we're doing with them for the first time round, so I'd rather keep it a bit more matched with that in that respect. But we'll start dropping down our fighters now first, and Finn can choose blue or red deployment, and then we'll come back with where everything's dropped down and where we've put these objectives.
Right then, so we have completed deployment. As you can see, shield has dropped down there for me, and Finn dropped his first technically over on that side. They're the only ones that start on the battlefield. Battle round 2 onwards comes on the other reinforcements. Finn has his other fighter coming on this side, yeah? Actually, you've got one on this side as well, to be fair. You've got one coming on from here. And I've got Pink Horrors that side, and Pink Horror and a Flamer from the middle of the board on that flank. So that is deployment. We'll go on now to drop down these objectives, starting with Finn, since he won the roll. There we go, and the objectives have been placed. They'll begin burning at the end of battle round 2. We cannot have an enemy fighter within 3 of them if we control one to be able to burn it. We can only burn 1 per battle round. So, as you can see, I placed 5, number 4, and number 6 over on that side. Finn placed 3, number 2, and underneath that walkway there is number 1 sneaking down below. Other than that, I think it's gonna be into an initiative roll off here, Finn. And for the Stormcast, it's gonna be triple 2, nice. And 3 singles, so not too bad. Potential for a quad. For me, it's going to be a triple 6. Oh, 1 up John, triple, I'm afraid. And we will be rolling off for 3 singles because we need to decide who has initial initiative. 6 for, oh my god, the 6s are coming out already for the Tzeench. In terms of wild dice, I chose mine first. I added another single to make sure that Finn couldn't take the initiative from me. He made a quad 2, so there will be a quad in the first round here if we need it. Otherwise, no reserves coming in quite yet. It's just going to be initiative for the Tzeench, battle round 1. So we're going to activate the Screamer, isn't it? I think. Yeah, Screamer. He's going to fly 12 straight across the gap. And Screamer lands in. That's 1 action. Use my triple 6 now to be able to activate his specific ability. Which is Latching Bite. Add the value of this ability to the strength characteristic of the next attack action made by this fighter, this activation. So that's plus 6 strength, which is now obviously strength 10, was it? I think you said?
That's right.
So it's going to be on 3s, I think. In addition, the target fighter cannot move or disengage until the end of the battle round. That could hurt a bit. Okay, so then that is going to be 4 attacks and on 3s for sure. Oh, 2 crits. Didn't really need the 3s in the end. So that is going to be 8 damage, nasty. And Finn's model flies, so he can't be knocked off the board there, so nicely done. But it does mean that he can't move or disengage, which is fairly nasty this round. So you're going to rampage with the archer, yeah?
So he's going to go and stand.
Move on the objective, take a shot.
And then he's going to shoot that chap.
The big flamer.
So he's got 3 attacks. He's strength 5, so I'm assuming all 3s.
Toughness 3, to be honest, not that great. Toughness.
So that is 8 damage.
8 damage, nasty. He's 30 health, so he's down to 22 left.
He's going to shoot again.
Shoot again, go for it.
That was a bit,
just the 1 hit.
That is 2. Another 2
damage and then another 3 shots, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, pathetic. Okay, another hit.
Another 2.
So he's taken 12 in total, I believe. The Flamer himself is going to move now and activate and drop into there. And he's going to then flame you. Then we're going to stop and shoot into the, what are they called again?
Prosecutor Prime.
Prosecutor Prime, that's it.
Toughness 5.
Okay, it's gonna be on 5s here. 4 dice. Oh, hitting a crit though, which will be 7 damage.
Ouch.
He's taking some damage,
8.
that prosecutor.
He's on 15, he's half dead.
Half dead, nice, I'll take it.
And try and whack the Sky Shark, so he's got 5,
Sky Shark, I like it.
5 attacks.
Okay,
Strength
nice. Yeah, so toughness 3s. Crit and 2 hits. 3 hits, sorry.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10 damage, nasty. So that is me down to 8 health left. I think do it again then. So we'll see it again. Oh,
yeah,
that's
very
him dead. Yes.
2,
Wow,
4,
not
6,
a single
8,
miss.
No.
That is him gone. Oh, sorry, knocking people over.
He was feeling angry after what you did to him.
You know what? I didn't really do, which I should have done. I should have trapped both of them in, but there we go. It's one of those. But yeah, it's going to be on to nice kill, I suppose. We'll go on to my activation. I'll see what I can do here. My pink horror shall be double moving, getting up there. Actually, you know what? We're getting some cover because that makes a lot of sense.
that is the end of battle round 1. Battle round 2 is where it all kicks off. So all the reserves will be flying in, and that's when we can start burning objectives. So it's going to be roll off for initiative. Oh my life, another 666 for Luke. Ah, Tzeench seemed to like me. Okay, double 5 as well, and a single. Wow. I think I might be getting into some Tzeench here, Finn, to be honest. Double 4, double 2, and 2 singles. It's the first time, folks, I've ever played Tzeench, so maybe this is where my luck lies. Okay, so we'll decide some wild dice here, starting with Finn, because he has one more single than me. Wild dice, so Finn had to choose first. He made a 444. I made a quad 6 for some nice quad action this round. It's going to be Finn dropping in his reserves, followed by me. We'll get back to you with where they've dropped in. Tzeench and the Stormcast have dropped in reserves. So we've got the prosecutors again. Yeah, coming on. Yep. On either flank, and then the Flamer and Pink Horror for me on that flank, and the 2 Pink Horrors over that side. And yeah, everything else is as it is. Initiative will go to the Stormcast for battle round 2, and we've got to start burning and pillaging now.
Double.
You're going to use the double 2
to activate him to give him a free move.
Okay, nice.
So
that's nice for a double, isn't it?
It is. That's good.
Yeah, and especially with those guys
10.
flying right over the top.
In the hope,
and then you get the free move, and you got 2
He's got
attacks.
18 wounds left, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So if we get a repeated last time, come on, dude. That is 8. That's 10 damage.
10, and you need another 8 here from the second lot. Can you do it?
Yes, he can. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh, perfect. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, he goes toughness 3, so he's definitely down. And we'll try and maneuver this. Lots of awkward shaped models in this game. Okay then, let's activate one of the Pink Horrors over this side. He is literally just going to double move, get himself over onto that objective there, and get a bit of cover as well. That's him done. Okay, so in cover, I think there, to be honest, but it's not enough to stop the bow of explosiveness. So 3s.
4 damage.
4 damage, and keep going for it, I guess.
Yeah.
So you
I
need
at least a crit.
Ooh,
No,
so
so
2
that's
hits, it's another
2.
4, yeah. So that Pink Horror has 4 health left. If you'd got a crit as well, you could have tried to have knocked him off the top as well, so it's a shame. But he is alive for now, and it'll be on to my activation here. The Pink Horror here is literally going to double move the top there, and that's him done. And that's him done. It's on to Finn again, see what he wants to do here. Flying over that side.
So 3.
Strength 4 for you.
So that is 4 damage.
4 damage to the Pink Horror. No crits again, so you can't knock him off, I guess. But he's taken 4. So the Pink Horror here is going to have to double move for 8. Get himself onto the middle of the bridge there. And just try and stop that objective being controlled by you. Down under the bridge.
Under the bridge.
The what? No, it's okay.
No,
so
yeah,
I was on about the objective. Prosecutor for you, Finn, is the last one, I believe, for you.
He's gonna jump up
Into the middle, obviously.
Yeah, so I can get both of
Get both of those, yeah. Nice.
And then he's gonna lob his javelin
At the Pink Horror. Strength 4 on 3s for 2 shots. 1 hit.
2 more damage.
2 more, okay. So he's on 10 damage. Okay, interesting. So the Flamer is going to now activate. He's going to move his 8 to get up on the top of here. Whoops. Within an inch there. And that should allow me then to pull off my quad ability. And then I'm going to use the quad 6, so everybody within 3-inch range suffers 6 from the value of the dice for Capricious Warflame. So he takes 6, he's on 9 health remaining, I think, now.
Yep.
And that was just 1 move, so then I've got an attack action left for him as well now. So this will be 3 attacks. Actually, sorry, the range 1 is 2 attacks. Strength 3 for 5s. Oh, nothing from that, unfortunately. So nothing there. Everything of yours has been, Finn, hasn't it?
Yep.
So we'll go on to my last one, which is the Pink Horror here. Okay then, so then my Pink Horror leader is going to activate and use my double 5 that I've got left. He will then have 5 attacks, hitting on 5s against the Prosecutor in front of him, because he's not suffered any damage yet, has he? So let's go for it. 5s needed. Oh, hit and 2 crits. That
That's
is
10.
10 damage, you're right. Ouch.
He's half dead.
So he's half health now because he's not the leader, he's a normal one. And that wasn't far off doing it again, I don't think. 8 damage. Wow, the leader really strutting his stuff there. I can't knock you off the edge because you're fly. You have the fly keyword, so you'll be staying on there for now, but on 2 health remaining, I've got to say. So there we go, burning at the end of the round. Finn burnt 6, and I burnt number 1 that was under the bridge with my pink horror. That is the end, I believe, of that battle round. 1-1 at the moment. Battle round 3 coming up. So here we go, initiative roll off. It's going to be the Tzeench getting a 2-2. Oh, Tzeench, I think the Tzeench gods love me. I've got to say, don't you think, Finn?
They do seem to.
Yeah. So 3 singles and a 2-2 for me. Stormcast, 3, 1, 2 singles. So I do currently have initiative, and I'll choose my roll dice first, followed by Finn. Okay, so I made a quad 2, and straight away Finn knew what I was on to. Maybe you guys can take a guess. So Finn's made a single 6 to roll off because he's equaled up with my initiative dice. Here we go, Stormcast are getting a 3 and the Tzeench are getting a 1. Not so lucky that time, Luke.
So could be decisions as to what to attack.
So at least you know, the flamer ain't going to pull it off straight away. So it's going to be on to Finn's choice now for activation in battle round 3, Stormcast. So the prime's going to go, yeah?
Spending a double for onslaught.
Okay.
6 attacks.
Just a miserly 6 attacks into the flamer.
Into the flamer. 3s. Oh! That is
2 hits, 3 crits.
4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Takes him out in one foul swoop. He's only got 15 health. Down goes the flamer and another pillar.
That's tasty.
Throwing hammers at the pink horror, nice. Just carrying on, smashing your way through.
3 attacks.
Okay.
Strength 4. So 3.
I forgot to say actually, the leader pink horror is actually toughness 4.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we might have got that wrong earlier, but yeah, he is toughness 4.
So 4s.
4s then, and you're going to throw into my leader.
Oh, useless.
So the hammer's going into my leader. Couldn't get anything because I am toughness 4 with the leader, so I'm not quite doing it. And it is onto my activation finally for the Tzeench. So the leader, pink horror, is going to activate and do some heroics. He's going to attack first into your very heavily wounded fellow, which is going to be 4 attacks, close range on 5s. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he only had 2 health remaining, and 2 crits will definitely do the job. That's taken him out. I will then use my quad 2 to rampage, make a move into here, and we will get a free attack action off as well.
Psycho.
Yes, he is mildly psycho. So 4 attacks again on 5s. No hits there though, but then I've got 1 action left because that was a free action to just attack you again. Only 1 hit there because it's on 5, so it's 2 damage, yeah. Okay, so options growing thinner now for the Stormcast, I reckon. So it's going to be on to Finn's activation there. Not bad from the leader though.
Lob his javelin.
Over into my pink horror there. Okay, because he's only got 2 health left.
And I need to roll, so I need 1 success.
Okay. 2 dice, 3s. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Just out for fun, roll me 1 dice just see if he knocks him off at the same time. No. It's always fun to find out because you got the crit. So pink horror gets speared, skewered to the bridge. He's down. You got 1 action left then with the prosecutor. So you're going to just move over to the objective with the prosecutor for the second action and just try and keep hold of that. Well, I say keep hold of it, but obviously it's contested right now. Yeah. Okay, so my activation, we will go with the pink horror here. He is going to move into the adjudicator. We'll go middle-ish if we can, just so we don't get knocked off the edge for now. Move to there and an attack action. 3 attacks instead of 4 for the normal pink horror. So that is going to be strength 3 on 5s. And nothing again there from the pink horror. So you're going to retreat to there. And then from the pink horror, still be within 3 of that objective. Yeah. Shoot at my pink horror there. It's probably the best chance you've got. Popping 1 off at him.
I need 3s.
Yep. And you get 3 hits, no crits.
2, 4, 6 damage.
6 damage. 6 damage to the pink horror, and he's the only one I have to activate as well, I believe there. Pink horror will move in then and make an attack action, which is going to be once again 3 dice on 5s. Yay! That's more like it. That made up for all the misses. 2 crits and a hit.
That
That is 9 damage from the Pinkara. Ouch. Okay then, so end of battle round 3. The only objective to be controlled is this one by me, because I controlled it last round, and you keep hold of objectives in Warcry until your opponent takes them, and there's nobody within 3 of it that's an enemy. So I can burn it, I shall burn it. Everything else I believe is contested, and has somebody within 3 of it. So it's going to be on to battle round 4. Finn, you might as well do yours. Stormcast. Double 6, double 5. You're liking your doubles this game.
Yeah.
And
like
2 singles. Yeah, it seems quite nice for Stormcast. Warrior Chamber. But the Tzeench don't. We like that. I don't know what that is. We like doubles too. Double 5, double 4, and 2 singles. So we're going to have to roll off for the initiative for this round. 2 and a 6 for the Stormcast with that nasty Stormhammer showing up. So it's going to be okay. So it's going to be initiative currently to Finn, but I don't like having initiative after roll-offs because you're going to have to decide what you want to do with your wild dice first. Okay then, so for wild dice, Finn made an extra single with a single 1, value of 1 to guarantee his initiative, and I made a double 6 because triples aren't much use for me now really. So it's going to be on to initiative for battle round 4 for the Stormcast, and I think that might help you a little bit there, Finn. Hopefully.
Got 6 attacks.
So you're going to be attacking with the leader into my
into your leader off.
into the true actually. Heroes clash. So is these close combat attack strength 4 as well then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's going to be on 4s then, because I'm toughness 4 with the leader Pinkara. Okay.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage already. That puts me down to 10 damage, which puts me on 12 health remaining. Can you do enough to deal with me here? So I don't think we mentioned, but Finn did use a double, by the way, to onslaught with his leader as well. So that's why he's on +1 attack. Crit and 3 hit. 2 hits. Sorry.
Oh, that's painful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8, and I've got 10 left, didn't I? I think I said.
12 left, I think.
12. So I'm on 4 health remaining with the leader. That's oh dear.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, my leader Pinkara is going to activate because you didn't quite take him down, and in a Tzeench tricky fashion, he's going to get you back. So he's going to activate, use onslaught for a double 4, and that will put him on 5 attacks instead of 4, which will make strength 3 for 5s. Crit and a hit is 6 damage.
He's alive!
He's alive on 1 health. I need a single 5+ here to take you down. Yeah, 2 hits and a crit. The leader for me has definitely been my man of the match. Okay. So Adjudicator is going to activate, try and shoot the leader and finish him off.
So he needs 3s.
Yeah, because you're strength 5 with the boat. Oh, damn.
That's 12 damage.
That's him gone, I believe.
Yeah.
So Pinkara leader's down. And you got an action left with the Adjudicator. Adjudicator is then going to shoot at the other Pinkara of mine. He's got 6 health left. Can you do it? Oh, 2 hits.
2, 4.
4 damage? Oh, he's on 2 health remaining.
Yeah.
Ouch. So yeah, the Pinkara here will double attack and then split into a blue horror because we haven't done that yet, and it's awesome. So it's going to be 3 attacks because he's a normal Pinkara on 5s. Crit, which is, I think it was 4 damage, I want to say. Yes, it is. And another 3 attacks. Nothing from that one. So that's just another 4 there. So you're on 7 health remaining. I'll split him for my double 5, let's say. So splitting the blue horrors down, and they get to drop within 3 of the original fighter, I guess. So we'll trap in you there, and then we'll drop 1. We'll drop 1 just down at the bottom there, because that'll be within 3 of the original fighter dying.
Oh, no.
So full Rambo with the onslaught for the double 6.
He's going to attack that one.
Yeah, 8 health each these. Toughness 3. So you're going to need 3s.
I'm 2-5, so I probably need... Yeah, okay, so I need all successes or a couple of crits. Oh, that was not what I needed.
What a shambles. What a shambles.
And you were going to go Rambo. Right, he's going to try and kill that guy again.
Crit.
Doesn't even kill him. That's
and he's not on the edge either, so he can't even push him off.
Dude, what was that?
Oh dear. So how much did he cause with that?
5.
5. So he's down to 3 health remaining. Okay then, so it's on to my Pinkara, who will double move 8 for 8 and get within 3 of that objective. To there. And then it's going to be just my 2 blue horrors.
Blue Horror at the top there will just attack. It's going to be 3 attacks, strength 3 for 5s. No, and another 3. I haven't been able to roll 5s very well this game. It's either been like crits for days or like nothing. So that's the Blue Horror. I control that one currently, so I'm fine with that. This Blue Horror will move up and then attack you for 3 attacks, which is a crit and a hit. There we go. So that's 4 damage. He's alive on 3 health remaining, the Flying Prosecutor there. Other than that, I believe at the end of the 4th battle round, that is contested in terms of burn and pillage. This one I now hold and will burn, and Finn will hold that one and burn that. So it would be 3-2 at the end of battle round 4, and we'll check this, but I'm pretty sure when it comes to the end of battle round 4, it's whoever's burnt the most, so we'll have to check it. Okay then, so that is going to be it after the end of battle round 4. We just read it up the fact to make sure, but yes, at the end of battle round 4, I would be victor with Tzeench, 3-2, but an exceptionally close game, Finn. Really good one, that. And lots of deaths, as we were saying at the end there. I was just saying to Finn, I completely misread the double split ability to go down to the Blue Horrors. I didn't realise you split into 2, which makes sense because you're splitting into 2 different things. But I would have used that much earlier in the game if I'd have realised that, because that's 2 more bodies on the field for objective grabbing. And, you know, 2 fresh health fighters. That's, Finn was saying to me, you know, that's 90 points turning into 150 points for a double, which seems very strong to me. But I mean, I suppose you do have to wait until you've been damaged.
Yeah.
So
There's
I suppose.
a bit of risk reward, isn't there? 'Cause
Yeah.
You've got to wait till the right moment.
Exactly.
You were quite lucky in that you had 2 wounds there.
Yes.
It was a perfect time
To be able to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I mean, there were other fighters earlier in the game that could have done it with probably earlier on. It would have made sense too, I think. But yeah, it's very cool to learn both the warbands there and see how it went. What do you think of these Warrior Chamber?
I like the speed of the prosecutors, and this guy is epic.
He was awesome. I quite liked your list build, even though he was very elite, obviously. But I've got to say, I really enjoyed the fact that you had 3 really mobile fighters that were pretty hench. And then you had that guy to sit back, hold at least 1 objective down, and just literally blast everything of mine to bits over here. Yeah. I mean, and I think your leader had some very nice rolls, but he did dish out a lot of nice damage for you. Really did. Took out, I think, all of my flamers, and I think also my screamer at the very beginning.
He did the screamer, he did the exalted flamer, he did most of the work on the herald, didn't
he was very good, very good. And he soaked up obviously a lot of damage because he's the leader.
And he's only 280 points.
Yes.
Bargain.
Yeah, bargain. Yeah. But a very nice game. Let us know in the comments, guys, what you think of these 2 new warbands. Thanks to Finn once again for bringing in this awesome terrain, for bringing in 2 new warbands for us to see on the channel, because otherwise you guys wouldn't get to see both new warbands. And he let me use the Tzeench demons today, and they seem to favour me. Yeah, the Tzeench gods seem to favour me. So might have to get some of my own Tzeench models in maybe, because I did quite enjoy using them. But I think there is a big power creep, I reckon, with a lot of the new warbands. I've seemed to have noticed for some of the abilities and things seem to be quite good compared to the old warbands. But I'm waiting until we start to face off with new and old yet, to be honest, a bit more, just so we get a bit more of a feel for it. But a lot of it does seem quite strong. So we'll have to wait and see with that. But once again, guys, thanks for that. I'll be doing a review both on probably both of these warbands. Like I said, I'm going to try and be doing a review on each of the new factions that's come out and give my thoughts on them, because I really enjoy doing those for you guys as well. But otherwise, we'll see you next time. Thanks again, Finn, and happy skirmishing.